Hello, everyone. This is Moncef Afkir, and thank you so much for joining us in this new call of Your Divine Uniqueness. So, thank you for your presence today. And yeah, so this is a guided session, a group session. It's recorded and on March 19. And so, for those of you who maybe are new to me, I am the host of Your Divine Uniqueness show, and also a spiritual guide. I what I do like for now mainly these group sessions or guided sessions, where I bring some topics, some themes that are related to the current energies that we are experiencing. I share thoughts about that, and also I hold the space along with spirit for everyone listening or watching or joining these sessions. And what happens is that spirit will work with each and every one independently, individually, to support them energetically to shift and transmute what needs to be shifted related to the subject, the theme I talk about, or anything yeah that needs more attention in your life. And there is nothing you need to do on your end. It just be present with us. And if you go through some thoughts or something, it's okay. No worries. From time to time, I ask you to take a deep breath, just um, to remind you to come back and be here with us. So, so yeah, what happens is that I talk about a theme briefly, and then I stay silent for a few minutes. Um, is there where energetically we are holding the space for everyone. All right. So yeah, in the beginning, I invite you to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, then exhale through your mouth. And I will let you do the breathing at your own pace. So I invite our higher selves, our spirit guides, and the beings who are here with us to co-create and support us in this session today. So the main theme is the spiritual transformation and therefore physical as well, because um, any shifts or transformation in the uh, energetics at some point it gets reflected in the physical world, and also the process of letting go of the old as we are stepping um, into the new way of living, the new way of being and creating. And because as many times we talked about in the show, that's yeah, we are constantly like experiencing new energies and accelerated energies that um, are supporting us to bring back our true power, the parts of us that we or the fragments of us that with the past traumas, the past experiences we gave away, or um, how to say we felt like some kind of separation or disconnection, and the energies they are helping us to bring back all aspects of ourselves. Um, so they do that, but at the same time, because that process it brings some those past traumas not healed or not processed, and those dense emotions they bring those to the surface, and it can become we can feel discomfort through that, doubts, maybe fear or despair. It depends on each one's experience. And and then what happens, because whenever we step into a new journey or new way of being or or creating, it's something that is unknown to us. It's something that we are discovering. And if we don't receive clarity very quickly, we tend to go back to our old habits that keeps us in our safety zone in the past way of the old way of being and creating. So take a deep breath and yeah, when things like the new way feels uncomfortable, or we start doubting our desires if they will really come into fruition, because we want to feel safe. It's part of us as humans. Um, and also the mind wants to make sure that we are going or we are taking the right path. Um, but like the thing like about the right path, because many times we ask those questions if we are doing the right thing, if maybe we are missing out on something. And many times if we practice to witness what's happening within and also how life unfolds, we realize that those are just narratives of the mind that try to control, to be in control and make us feel safe. I don't see the mind as an enemy or someone to suppress. It's doing the best it can, but it's more also um, reminding it about the co-creation that is happening between the heart and the mind, and creating a space of safety so it can let go of this over control. So take a deep breath, and from the things that can help the mind to feel safe is the awareness or clarity. And maybe we don't know exactly what will happen, like how our desires will come to fruition or when, but reminding ourselves that this is a time of transformation, this is temporary. It's something that is serving us, and it's normal to feel discomfort or doubts at some point throughout this process. And having that awareness can help um, maybe to feel calm if we try to remind ourselves continuously about that. I'm not saying that it can, like the feeling will shift right away to feeling calm. It's just to help make the process more graceful, more easier, and also accepting that those emotions that come to the surface, instead of rejecting them um, or judging ourselves that we are not good enough, um, that's all the healing and all this path that we've been through. And it doesn't mean that, how to say, we are doing something wrong or what we did in the past didn't serve us. It's a it's a constant growing, and we are going from one level of awareness of maybe embracing more higher levels of consciousness. And in each shift or transformation, there is something more deeper that comes to surface to let go of. And therefore, this help us to embrace more of our true self and true power. So take a deep breath. And always stay silent for a minute or two, just holding the space along with spirit for you to support like energetically within the body to help to maybe calm anything that feels this urgency to know or discomfort about what's going on. We feel maybe some energy around us that make us feel um, like an ease or discomfort. So yeah, so just follow your breath, and there's nothing to do at this point. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And also what can help us through that process is practicing to direct our focus deliberately toward what's important to us. Because there might be some distractions, like I mentioned, the emotions, the traumas that come to the surface through that process of transformation, and also from maybe other energies, other beings, and other people who resist the change, resist the new energies, and they want to stay in their safety zone. And and here we are not judging what they are doing. Everyone is doing the best they can, and we honor that, and we honor their choice. Um, that's also because we are not saviors. We can be an example to others who choose freedom. We can support others who ask us for support, but we can't uh, force those who resist. And and many times because maybe they try to bring us back where they are, and we feel like we want to defend ourselves, we want to fight back, and we start judging others that maybe they are not good enough, they are not aware, or maybe they are less than us because of what they are choosing. Um, but we forget that we are all going through these changes, and maybe it can be more difficult to others who maybe are new in this transformation path that we've been through. Take a deep breath and practicing to direct our focus doesn't mean from my opinion, to force ourselves not to react. Um, if we react in a certain way that we don't feel good about, it's okay. We just hold the space for ourselves. We become gentle toward ourselves. We remind ourselves that the transformation is a journey. It's not something that happens instantly. So it's okay from time to time to go to that state of being where we just react to what's happening around us or we blame others. Um, and the practice, it's something that happens step by step. And it can be fast, but also natural at the same time. So take a deep breath. And so the focus, where to focus is in the way we want to live our life, the relationships we want to create, um, the desires that we want to manifest, um, opening our hearts, how we want to see the world, how we want to co-create new earth, on the space for that energetically have the intention, um, and then letting go of how things will unfold and when, because there where the resistance um, starts to come. Take a deep breath. And if we see others making some choices that's maybe are not serving them, we feel that way about them. And many times, especially if they are close to us, we try to start having sympathy and we try to feel the way they are feeling, but like real transformation that we may, or the real help that we can give to others is um, being an example. And also if we are giving support, we are giving something that we already have. Um, so if we are giving more and more focus to what's important to us, we will be able to understand and honor what's important to others, um, and maybe guiding them through that process if they choose to. Um, Sometimes just being an example, just being who we are can can really inspire others. And also it's important to remind ourselves that like who we are is enough because many times we feel we are not ready to share, we are not we didn't reach a level to share our light, to share our gifts. But because that's perfectionism. Like we try to be perfect in order to be able to guide or share our gifts or what we feel can inspire others. That's like the human experience is not about being perfect and we can't be perfect. It's like this. Or maybe like the perfection of being human is to be imperfect. Um, and yeah, take a deep breath. And Maybe if you don't feel comfortable sharing your light, your gifts, um, or maybe feel doubt or afraid, maybe you can go step by step, little by little, showing, maybe sharing your gifts and until you feel more comfortable with that, like taking it um, slowly. So you don't need to maybe reach the end goal in like in the first step. It's because also if we are not used to, how to say, I mean, if we feel guided to leap or to create a big change, then we go toward that. It can be really helpful and it can really create a shift maybe in a faster way, but not always. If we don't feel comfortable with that or guided to do that, sometimes taking it step by step can be faster than taking a leap. So it's something that is different from one person to another. Um, I don't believe there is a rule to how we can live our life or how we make choices. Um, for me, in the end, everyone, how to say, is the only one responsible of how they will live their life, the choice they make, and then the difference in the choices and in the path that we are choosing. This is what creates different example for the words, different inspiration, because we are all one, but at the same time, different incarnations of the one. So yeah, we need to have this diversity and embracing it, respecting it, and honoring it. So take a deep breath. And yeah, again, I will stay silent for a couple minutes, holding the space, along with space for you. And yeah, again, there is nothing you need to do. You just be here and now, and you can follow your breath if you wish to. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And yeah, one last thing I want to share about is it's okay if from time to time we come back to our old habits where we try to feel safe if things are getting really intense. So it's maybe I shared that earlier. It's okay. It's not about like forcing the transformation to happen right away or to be in a certain show up in a certain way. It's just be gentle with ourselves because this is a process and the transformation can take time. We don't know how it can be short, it can be long. It depends on each one. Um, but yeah, if we feel that we came back to our old habit, just remind ourselves that we are doing the best we can and hold the space for ourselves. Um, share more love with ourselves and then move forward again. Um, Also, if we feel things are intense, we can ask someone to support us that we trust, or be with someone that can hold a space for us, or do an activity that can help us to be in the heart more, to be in our center. Um, Maybe something that we do, or just be in nature, or meditation, um, or listening to music. Like it's whatever feels right for you. Um, and also reminding ourselves each time that this is time of transformation and it's okay if it's challenging. It's temporary. And yeah, we will go through this and things will start again unfolding in a greater way. And trusting that our desires will come to fruition, even if sometimes we don't see that happening right now. It's trying to feel more comfortable with the unknown, that it's okay to not know how things will unfold. It's more about trusting that we will receive what we want. We deserve that. And yeah, it's our birthright. So yeah, take a deep breath. And again, I will stay silent for 1 minute, just holding the space for everyone. And then we will complete the session. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Yeah, so now we are completing the session. So thank you so much for co-creating with us this session. Um, and also I thank our higher selves, spirit guides, the beings who have been with us along this journey. And Yeah, also you. Thank you so much for yeah, because it's not just me or spirits, but also you. It's a co-creation uh between all of us, and this is what makes these sessions powerful. So thank you so much. And now I invite everyone to come back to their own energy field. So and yeah, so the session is complete. And if you have any feedback, we'd love to hear your feedback about this. You can um, either write it on the comments if you are watching on YouTube, or just send me an email by replying to the emails I'm sending. And yeah, so I will inform you once I will do more sessions like this. And yeah, so I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next call. Bye bye, everyone.